You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us this Thursday evening. I'm Ken Buffa. Suffolk County lawmakers are moving forward with a plan to try to block migrants from coming to their area. Our Cecilia Dowd was at the hotly debated vote.
You are all children of immigrants. Please.
A resolution allowing Suffolk legislators to hire an attorney to look at options to block migrants from coming to the county was approved on Thursday. The meeting was heated.
I'm going to warn you one more time, and you're going to be asked to leave.
We have had this deep undercurrent in Suffolk County for so long of hatred, of xenophobia, bubbling beneath the surface.
Does the American people come first? That's my question.
My three major concerns deal with public safety, lack of jobs, and it's unsustainable.
I see hatred in your eyes, anger. And this is what this procedural resolution is doing.
The plan to hire the attorney was led by Republicans.
We don't want to end up like New York City, where it's out of control, where half the hotel rooms, by the mayor's account, are taken up by asylum seekers and putting an unfair burden on their budget.
Long Island officials have said there's not yet been a request for help with asylum seekers here.
The governor's office has assured me that they have people embedded in the New York City's emergency management office, and they would alert us to the fact that if migrants were going to be sent out here.
The vote largely went along party lines, but one Democrat did vote in favor of the resolution and one Republican voted against it.
I think there's a lot of misinformation around this issue right now. There's a lot of hypotheticals being thrown around, and I don't think that's healthy.
The attorney has not yet been chosen.
I've been working so hard to bring love and unity to Suffolk County. We are your friends. We are your neighbors.
Cecilia Dowd for Newsday TV.
3 men from Chile are suspected of stealing nearly $1 million worth of jewelry from a Manhasset store.
All defendants are part of the South American theft group. All 3 defendants arrived in New York from California on or about May 24th of 2023. All 3 defendants currently reside at that Airbnb in Jamaica, Queens.
Now, the trio are accused of prying open the back door of Manhasset Jewelers last Sunday and making off with the goods. They were arrested on Tuesday and face burglary charges. 2 men are accused of scamming a Westbury woman out of a nearly $200,000. Police say the duo conned the victim into thinking her finances were compromised and she needed to buy gold bars to secure her money. They say the 76-year-old spent $194,000 on the bars and became suspicious when they told her to buy 3 more. And Suffolk Police naming one of its new marine vessels in honor of one of their own. The 38-foot boat was named in honor of Sergeant David Cherkis. He died in 2020 after a more than year-long battle with pancreatic cancer. In his distinguished career, Cherkis earned the Meritorious Police Service Award, 4 department recognitions, 2 command recognitions, and was named Officer of the Month on 2 occasions. And 9 veterans are lifting off for some high-flying fun in Farmingdale today.
We vets certainly appreciate it. I'll speak for all the vets that they've taken up. It was a wonderful experience, nothing that we could imagine, an open-seated airplane.
Last night, instead of counting sheep when he went to bed, he was counting Stearman biplanes. He's 97 years old, and he was like he was 17 years old. He was a kid. He was so excited. It must be an exhilarating feeling. I only wish I could have been up there with him, next to him.
Thinking how wonderful life is. That's what I was thinking. I mean, for me to have this experience, I never dreamt it.
To see at this stage of his life, in the twilight of his life, dream flights, the greatest friend to the greatest generation.
Age is just a number, huh? All right, so he's made history with his residency at MSG, and now the Piano Man is moving out. Our Elisa DiStefano tells us when Billy Joel is ending his concert series at the Garden.
I'm kind of flabbergasted that it did last as long as it did. My team tells me that we could continue to sell tickets, but 10 years, I don't know, it seems 150 shows, 10 years, all right already. And I mean, despite what you've read, I'm selling my house in Long Island, but I'm not leaving New York. I'm just spending a little more time down in Florida like old Jewish guys do from New York City.
Billy's big news broke with MSG CEO James Dolan, New York City Mayor Eric Adams, Rangers legend Henrik Lundqvist, and his family by his side at the place Billy and his band have called home.
You know, I said it at the 100th when we celebrated the 100th show, and I'll say it again. It's never going to happen again. I just don't see how it could possibly ever happen again. It's the most amazing accomplishment.
The Piano Man became the Garden's first ever music franchise in December 2013, and other than the pandemic lockdown, has played sold-out shows every month since.
And people keep coming and people keep buying tickets, and I'm now 74. I'll be 75 next year. Seems like a nice number to just, okay.
He currently holds the Garden's record for most lifetime performances by any artist, currently at 136 shows, and for most consecutive performances by any artist at 90 shows. Tomorrow night marks 91.
It's hard to end, even at 150 lifetime shows. But as I said, we're not abandoning New York. We're just spending a little more time someplace else. And I just want to thank everyone for the wonderful thing that's happened here.
So if you want to see Billy for the first, second, third, or 40th time, the first of the final 10 shows, which will be October 20th, goes on pre-sale on Monday. His final show is scheduled for July of 2024. Then he's moving out. At Madison Square Garden, Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
What's Up on Long Island is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
All right, here's a look at what's up on Long Island. There are pride parades in Patchogue and East Hampton on Saturday, and another one on Sunday in Babylon. Or check out Dog Dock Diving on the North Fork. Pups of all kinds compete by running from a dock into the water Saturday and Sunday. It's at Greenport Harbor Brewery in Peconic.
Late December back in 63.
Well, why not see Frankie Valli in concert? The original Jersey Boy takes the stage Saturday night at the NYCB Theater at Westbury. Now, for admission info and more events, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Get more of the stories you've seen on Newsday TV at Newsday.com. Plus breaking news, investigations, things to do, restaurants, and other Long Island news you can't get anywhere else. At Newsday.com, covering Long Island like no one else can.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you for joining us. We leave you now with a look at your 7-day forecast.